승용보 올려라. 머리매너. TFT 모바일 부동동자. 또로로로. 갤럭시 부동동자. TFT 모바일 부동동자. 또로로로. 갤럭시 부동동자. 또 떨어져 허구와 날라다타. 여기 갤럭시 너의 자식 얼럭키다. 너의 두뇌 그래서 타지 않아. 21세기 네 전략 이래 전략. 능지 차이 나는 널 능지 처참히. 롤 아재 롤린 이돌 롤린 인더들. 잘돼 누나 막간 따마 회전 초밥. 뒤집개로 뒤집어라 레디스 새끼. TFT 모바일 부동동자. 또로로로. 갤럭시 부동동자. TFT 모바일 부동동자. 또로로로. 갤럭시 부동동자. 라이어가 멋이 부동동자. TFT 모바일 부동동자. 5,6월 서리 가득 찰 노동자. 또로로로. 갤럭시 부동동자. 하다 현타 부동동자. TFT 갤럭시 부동동자. 유채 뉴 시너지 전설전자. 멋이 팬츠 우주 부동동자. 얘들아 승용보 올려라. 머리매너. TFT.
Pero estamos ya dentro, en plan ya, sin más, o sea, ya, pum, para adentro. O sea, no me habéis dicho ni que había intro, esto es increíble, empezamos el show.
Lo ha dicho, lo que
Yo
no estabas escuchando.
Lo que no estás es
yo
atenta.
Estaba meando, tío, estaba meando.
Pues avisa que sales a mear.
Joder, hermano, de verdad, no se puede. En fin, gentecita, ya estamos aquí en este talk show súper especial porque tenemos con nosotros a una persona especial y por eso lo hemos hecho antes. Hemos adelantado un poquito el horario. Hablaremos en inglés y en español, traduciendo también, o sea que no os preocupéis. Que vamos para adelante. So, first of all, thank you very much, Rita, for being with us today. Another time, and once again, another time, for talking about regular season, about playoffs, and all the hype we have with this LPL. How are you?
Oh, maybe maybe so
Yeah,
gracias.
maybe.
Gracias. So you do?
Good evening.
Very good. You know, Sarah goes to another talk show in Spain, and every time the host introduces her, she also asks him, "How are you?"
Yeah, because no one does it. No one does it. So I want to know how is him.
Oh, for me, I feel pretty good. Thank you so much for inviting me again to be here, because I just finished my the first stage of my friend's studying, so I feel pretty relaxing right now. Okay. So for tonight, I will enjoy the show with you guys and try to share with some of my opinions about the regular speed.
Yeah. And you are learning or trying to learn, no? Some Spanish, isn't you? No, don't laugh at me. Are you learning Spanish? What do you know to say in our language?
Oh, for the Spanish, you know that because of this show, I learned just a little bit greeting word for the Españols, like "Como estás?" Something like that. Oh, I forgot to say hola to you guys.
Hola.
Hola.
That is Sarah's job.
Sorry, my bad. So, in Spanish now, para toda la gente del chat, pues nada, aquí está Rita, que para los que no lo conozcáis,
Un segundo.
arroba Q2, ¿vale? QDev2, podéis pasar por ahí su Twitter si podéis. Y ahí la tenéis. Una chica que sabe muchísimo de LPL, lleva mucho tiempo ya metida intentando darnos información al respecto. La verdad que si no la seguís es porque no os gusta de verdad la liga. Toda la información y todas las primicias la tenéis ahí. So I am introducing you, Rita, to all these people that doesn't know you and doesn't know your work.
She was nice. I can confirm she was nice in the introduction.
I will.
Thank you.
So you did translation from Chinese into English. You did an amazing job, and I think all these people must know. Yes.
Kick off friends.
Yeah, always. You know
Yeah.
that
No-
Spanish people and French people are enemies?
Enemies, right?
Yeah, we
Yes.
are.
Because
Yeah.
we are neighbors, so we have to be enemy.
Yeah.
But nobody can be perfect, so we allow you to be a K-Corp fan.
That's true. So we are. This show is. ¿Cómo se dice? Separate in two parts. Into two parts. The first of these two parts are. We'll be talking about regular season, about all that things that we're seeing the last past 3 or 4 months. I don't remember when it started. It's a far time ago. I don't remember when LPL started. So we are talking first of all about this, and then we are speaking about playoffs, about all these teams. It reminds only one team to locked, no, para que se quede fijo. It
Sí.
reminds only one. So we have 9 locked teams in playoffs, and we are talking about all of this. A little predictions if you want, and maybe are finally a champion or some chief champion at all. So we are starting because we have lot of stuff to do today.
Oye, Sara,
Otra parte es que no nos va a dar, es que no nos va a dar.
¿Nos vas a presentar al resto que no somos Rita?
No, o sea, no somos importantes, supongo.
Hoy no existe Rita para nosotros. No he presentado a nadie, la verdad. Bueno, vosotros estáis bien. Estáis bien,
ya.
Leo, Rock, todo bien, todo correcto.
Muy bien, muy bien.
Ahí estamos.
Me siento un poco ignorado, pero ya como se vienen los
Lo
playoffs.
siento, estoy a 1000 cosas a la vez, no me da la vida como para encima hablar en inglés y presentarte a ti.
Contento de que la LPL, después de mi tweet, haya anunciado ya el horario de playoffs, la verdad.
Y también hablaremos
Un aplauso
de esto,
para
de
ellos.
schedule, ¿cómo se dice? ¿Cómo se pronuncia?
Schedule.
About the schedule, about the LPL. We are translating it into the Spanish timing, so it's okay. The hours are okay for us. I think not for the gamers, but to all the normal people that do working and studying and all of this, it's okay. It's okay for us. So, empezamos con los premios de la LPL. Todo este tiempo que hemos estado recopilando información sobre MVPs, rookies, All Pro Teams, todo eso hoy ya va a ser concretado en un resultado final que va a ser el premio al mejor MVP, al premio al mejor rookie y un All Pro Team que haremos entre todos. Rock, si quieres traducirlo, adelante, que tengo que acabar aquí esto.
Yeah, in English, I don't know where your speech started, but basically what we will start is by giving the awards, giving our All Pro team. We will decide it here live, so you know the different options that we consider. We will choose a rookie as well. We will choose the overall regular season MVP. And I think that's it.
Yeah, I think
the most MVP.
Yeah, the most MVP, the most valuable player. So, ¿por dónde empezamos? Where are we going to start? About the MVP, rookie, All Pro Team? I think we can let it from the last part. So, MVP or rookie, I think it would be a nice start for the talk show because, there are so many clutch players in the spring split, and I think we can dialogue a little bit about this, no? Rita, what do you think about these MVPs? There are more than one option in your head about this?
Oh, if for the regular speed for the MVP, I will definitely select rookie. The mid.
Yes. Yes.
Because I feel like for this week, his performance is incredible for sure, and he achieved many MVPs, especially for his Zoe this week pretty impressed me, and also for the Sanders. Those mage champion is fantastic when he plays. And also I feel
Your opinion is
so
perfect.
impressed. I feel like it is pretty impressed for the synergy with Casa this year. So if I just also stand for the first page this week, so definitely rookie is my choice for the MVP.
Rock.
Nada, para los de la LOXE, que dice Rita que es rookie 100%,
Sí, Rita no tiene duda.
que ha jugado de una forma espectacular, que la sinergia con Karsa también ha sido muy, muy buena, y que Victory 5 al final han quedado primeros y hay que, y hay que darles ese honor.
My speech about rookie was the same, literally the same. About the class player, I think. Okay, we are the same person, Rita.
High five.
Yeah, Victory 5.
You only bring Rita because she thinks the same, I think.
Yeah.
The same as you.
Yes, I know all of this. It all was playing it.
Okay, for me, I will say I think it has to be Xiaohu, of course, because it is the second place team, so it is still a very good standing. And I feel like Victory 5, the entire team functioned very well since the start. And for RNG, the team was not working very well at the beginning. Bean was not really part of the team. Ming was having very off games early on, and Xiao had to carry the entire team single-handedly for like 4 weeks. 4 weeks until the rest of the team started playing. And rookie, of course, very strong second place contender for me. But I think Xiaohu had a harder season.
But I think that if you use the same standards, maybe Knight also can be your MVP. Because Knight just carry his team to end the losing streaks too.
No. Mark carry his team. Ever since Mark started playing, they started winning. And Knight was playing the entire time, even when Top Esports was sucking. So it's not opinion, it's just the facts.
Facts.
Yo, gente, por si no os habéis enterado, le he chupado el pito a Xiaohu. Que ha estado muy solo al principio de temporada.
Bueno, que no sé si lo estás poniendo en pantalla, pero he puesto por aquí una imagen en la que podemos ver básicamente pues los MVPs que hemos ido dando alrededor de toda la fase regular en la retransmisión de ChinaGAP. Entonces la podemos poner, la vemos y así somos también un poco coherentes con nuestras propias opiniones, ¿no creéis? Que yo creo que puede estar bastante interesante.
Where is Rookie? Where is Rookie?
Oh no, Rita, these are the MVPs that ChinaGAP in our broadcast we have given in all this regular season split.
Wow.
So Scout, Angel, Krem, Fotik, Xiaohu, no rookie.
Yeah,
Why?
No rookie.
Why no rookie?
I don't know.
Who did
Why?
this?
You know that for Scout and Angel, Photic, it is understandable, but why? Why no rookie?
Well, because this is for entire series, right? So if Fotik gets a pentakill in the series, then Fotik gets the MVP and Rookie doesn't get it. How many MVPs did Rookie get?
Pues 2.
Is it 12 for the LPL side, I think.
The LPL side, it would be really nice to take a look about the LPL.
So
Yeah,
for the LPL,
Mhm.
Scout has 11, Kanavi has 10, Fotik and Rudki have 10, and Xiaohu has 10 as well.
Wait. Rookie
And
is
then Betty, Cube,
but
Fofo have 8.
the other time, the other players are in our MVP's standing too.
Mhm.
It's only Rookie
Yeah,
that's missing.
we
I
only,
don't know why. Totally disagree
yeah,
with you.
we only have Angel because we let Sitai cast a lot of series, and he
Yeah.
loves Angel, so he chooses the MVP.
Oh, I see.
It's his fault.
I see. but a bit strange because you also pick Kasa 3 times, but no Rookie. Why?
Yeah, this also because Sitai is a jungle main, so.
Yeah, that's true. Eh? That's because Sitai's fault. So Scout isn't an option for us because we are talking about Xiaohu, about Rookie, but Scout has a lot of
because
platforms.
because EDG suck. I'm sorry, Mividi, but EDG is in a very bad moment, and they also have Viper carrying them. So
But I think Viper it is so great. This break still very fantastic.
yeah, but then Scout cannot be the MVP, right? It has a very good player in his team,
Mhm.
and then they look like they are finishing 7th. So
Mhm. But I
there's
think
no
for
room for
Scout,
MVP.
for Scout, I feel like for his performance, it is a virtually a loss this week. I didn't know whether I should say something like that because I feel like for the early game for Scout have some problem. He didn't perform very stable at the beginning of the game, but if he can pick some late game champion, he can always carry his team. I have this kind of feeling for Scout's game this week. His performance is unstable. I feel like.
Hmm.
Yeah, but for me, it's like EDG in general. Maybe EDG just works if if Scout can work, right? But sometimes they have games that are very strong, and early in the season they were smashing everyone. But then, depending on the draft or depending what they are playing, I don't know,
No,
they don't,
not
they
Scout,
don't know what to do.
not the Scout for that even. I don't know. I think Scout is so close, but I don't know. I don't know how could be Angel top 2 of
No,
our
no, no.
standing. I don't understand
Uh,
it. I don't
uh,
understand it.
but I feel like Android is pretty good speed this year. Like he has a very consistent performance this week, but it is a bit unfortunately when you watch Weibo's game, you always put your eye
Yes.
focus on the shy. So good, the shy
Yes.
it is so good this week.
Well,
Yeah, you know that this breed.
I don't talk. I don't talk. I am not looking
Yeah.
for this.
Yeah, you know
Yeah.
what happened, Rita. Some of
Mhm.
our casters and some of our audience are
Mhm.
the shy haters. So even if
Why?
the shy deserves the MVP,
They
they
think
don't want to give it to him.
an Inter.
Why?
Because last split he was not good and he was like out of the team for a long time. Some people don't like him anymore.
But I feel like after this regular split, you should love him a lot because I feel like he changed a little bit play style this year.
Yeah.
And you know that for the video from Weibo, it is so funny that he you know that the coach asked him would you want to play the Lucian for the top? He said maybe I should play the Sion, you know.
I did not see it. Yeah,
So
but to be honest, I really like the Shy on tank split with Sion and Malphite. He had a
yes.
Malphite game that he was having a lot of fun, like
Yeah,
just
he has no ego.
walks in
Ego.
front of the entire team and presses S and just stands there,
Mm-hmm.
looking good.
And mm-hmm. And also in this spring, I feel like not only for his tankier champion, he plays very good for his side, and also for his Guan. Do you remember he just solo killed the Renekton for the WE's game in the base? So banger that game it is.
I love him. I love him too much. But the Shy is a choice for us from the maybe.
No, you know that I already put him for my pro team for the Toplaner already.
Me too, Rita. Me too.
Oh. Will be a hard show. Will be a hard show. Okay, but
So I think in the All Pro team it encajar it ¿cómo se dice?
it fits.
It fits good, but maybe for MVP against rookie, against I don't know. If Dogo would play all the season, maybe it was another option. But Billy, well, choose the option, the way of sending T-shirts.
I want to give another candidate for the MVP, even though I don't think it should be, but I think we should consider Canavi.
Yeah.
Because the team for Canavi, not only JDG overperformed a lot compared to expectations, it seems like a very hard team for a jungle to play with.
But I feel like B69 is not bad.
No. But 369, this split he has played really well, and sometimes even like he was abandoned by his team and he was doing decent, right? But what?
Poor Gragas.
Yeah, he had like this Kennen game that he started 0-5, but then they won against, I think, Victory 5, so he deserved the MVP more than Rookie. No, but 369, overall, I think during his career, he has needed jungle attention. Missing as well is a player that is a bit of a coin flip. But he has like these two sides of the map that he really need a jungler or good communication from the jungle to know when to respect the opponent. And it feels like both sides of the map are really working very well for JTC this year. And I think and Canavi himself has been a carry as well. So it's like he's paying attention to the entire map and he's carrying himself. So it feels like he's doing everything for the team, and with literally any other jungle, JDG would not work. But good candidate as well, but not Xiaohu or not Rookie.
And in JD Gaming, it could be a nice player.
But I feel like for your MVP, I can understand it. But I feel like maybe Canavi is a bit disadvantage because of the patch. I still think for the patch in the regular speed, it is more tends to be a mid patch, very focused on the mid lane. And then for the mid laner, always they have so many incredible highlights moments in your mind. For example, nice Sandra, and then dodge all the scout skills. Do you remember that game? So banging.
Yeah.
For Knight.
Oh yeah.
Sandra. Yes.
Yeah.
So great.
Yeah, no, the mid lane champions really help the mid laners.
But you know that at the beginning, I feel like it is a bit boring because it is always cookies versus the rice. Always.
Yeah. But then you have Xiaohu solo killing people, Victor against Corki, and so Corki is good for that as well. Sí, para hacer, resumen, que ya vamos como 10 minutos hablando solo inglés.
Claro, entonces hay que hacer un poco intercalado, porque si no es difícil para la gente que a lo
sí.
mejor no...
A ver, hemos estado hablando un rato de Scout, ¿no? De que ha jugado muy bien, pero Rita decía que le parece inconsistente, que si tiene ciertos campeones que escalan bien y tal, pues que el tío se la saca, pero luego tiene partidas que
Se
no
lo
hace
saca.
nada. Yo he dicho que era un poco, y dije en general esto. Luego que yo he vendido a Canavi un rato, porque me parece que el topside, o sea, que tiene top y bot bastante coinflip y que les ha prestado atención a los dos. Y ha sido Carriel también, así que como candidato al MVP, que con otro jungla no funciona, JG también era importante. Y Rita decía ahora que
Bueno,
que el meta
Tecita-
también ha beneficiado a los midlaners, ¿no? Que a pesar de que empezamos con el Cork y tal,
Sí.
ahora que hay Oriana, Syndras, Vex, Aris, tal, pues como que hay más highlights de... Hay más highlights de midlaners y el MVP tiene que acabar siendo un midlaner.
Y también que se ha metido con Epaminondas porque dice que 3-9 no está jugando tan mal, que no se raye la cabeza.
No, yo no digo que juegue mal, yo digo que es
Es
un
coin
jugador que lo sabe bien Karsa, es difícil de jugar con él en el equipo.
We are translating a little bit all this conversation because we are like 10 minutes speaking only in English, and maybe some people, someone in the chat that doesn't understand it. So, but
Oh yeah, I will have to subtitle all of this for YouTube, of course. So speak slowly. Speak slowly.
So we need to take one MVP. We need to make a decision.
Okay, but Leo didn't say his candidate, I think.
Yeah, it's true, Leo.
Leo, tienes que dar tu candidato al MVP. Tienes
Bueno,
que
pues
pegar
yo-
tu turra.
No,
Dilo en
no,
español y nosotros lo traducimos.
no es necesario decir poco más. Al final lo de Rookie, prácticamente creo que ha sido el jugador más destacado de la temporada, volviendo a su nivel más alto, o si no ha estado en su prime, está cerca. Y un poquito más, le ha dado una cara a un equipo que, bueno, ha hecho un cambio de 5 miembros. Es verdad que ha estado bien acompañado en la jungla y los 3 miembros restantes que han aportado bastante, pero creo que ha sido un midlaner determinante, y del MVP sería para Rookie en esta ocasión.
Well, Isaac, Leo.
Yeah, I am alone in my
Yeah,
childhood
Rock
defense.
is alone because Rock is alone because Rookie, not Rocky, Rookie is the MVP for him too. He said literally the same that we think about his plays, about his ¿cómo se dice? Su incidencia, ¿no? Y
Yeah.
his strengths in the team. Es que no sé cómo se dice
His
incidencia,
influence, his
sí,
impact, I don't know.
So
But it's okay.
It could be difficult, no? To
What matters is who is the
say that
MVP of playoffs, and that will be Xiaohu. So.
well, maybe yes, or maybe not, or maybe it's Rookie again.
Maybe Angie eliminate social. Who knows?
Maybe the Shy.
Yeah,
Who knows?
maybe.
The Shy.
Maybe the Shy could be the MVP of playoffs.
The Shy.
Yes.
Sure.
Banger.
Even iBoy theoretically could be the
iBoy.
MVP of playoffs.
Sure.
So we have on MVP. We already choose it.
Ole! Viva Xiaohu! Viva Rookie!
No, it's Rookie MVP of the regular season Spring Split LPL 2000, yo qué sé, tío. 2022.
2022.
2022. Iba a decir 200 o no sé qué, yo ya estoy borracho. So I'm very happy because I love him. I think he's with me here. I don't know where exactly, but I think in one point of this,
He's hiding. He's
Yeah.
hiding.
the Shy cards are Rookie. Oh, it's on reverse.
Ole, ole. No, se ve de cara.
Se ve
de cara.
bien, solo que está del revés en lo que
Vale.
estás viendo tú, pero se ve bien.
Rookie.
Bueno, o sea, llevamos media hora, hemos elegido un MVP y tenemos que elegir 5 jugadores más para LOL Pro y un novato.
Vale. Talking about rookies. Now it's not the player, it's the rookie, the little players, the little boys that are
The little player. The young players.
young
Sisplau.
players or the little
Tuquil es little player.
So,
Tuki.
lo estáis viendo en pantalla, gente. Estamos viendo aquí cuáles son los rookies de la, bueno, que han jugado durante la fase regular de primavera. Y como veis, hay 12
Columnas.
columnas diferenciadas, porque la primera habla de rookies como tal, como lo entendemos todos, de jugador que acaba de jugar por primera vez, de estrenarse en la liga y y que no ha jugado en primera división, ¿vale? Y luego están los rookies oficiales, que son los que también la LPL tiene en cuenta, que son todos los jugadores que aun habiendo jugado en primera división en otras ligas mayoritarias, no han jugado en la LPL y por tanto se les considera rookies también. Rock, puedes traducir si
Yeah, we have these two columns of rookies for this rookie section. The rookies columns are the actual rookies, like normal people understand it,
Yeah.
people who did not play in a major league before. Officially, the players on the right are also taken into account for the from the LPL side. The LPL considers them as rookies because they did not play in the LPL before. But we don't. We are because I mean it's not really fair I think to compare them to players who did not play in any major league before. So yeah, so that's why we have no, y elegimos solo de los que son rookies de verdad.
Yeah, we are only choosing about the rookies that doesn't play in a major league. Or not, we are not
or on a
counting
World's
Rita.
qualifying league.
Yeah, because well, I think it's a little unfair. It's unbalanced.
I think because I think last year the rookie of the year was Viper. So.
Yeah.
So it
like
doesn't.
poor
I think
Creme, poor I don't know who else was competing, but
yeah, ¿cómo se dice premio?
The award.
Oh, claro. The award, I think it lose a little bit its meaning because they are not really rookies.
Yeah.
At all.
ChinaGAP, better than LPL once again.
Once again. ChinaGAP better than LPL official podcast once again.
We are very humble, as you can tell, Rita.
Yeah, it hurts us a lot because we have not the images. So we are dialoguing a little bit, no? Care, Wayward. I think these two names are in our heads, 100%. All. I think Strive 2 could be an option because Rita makes playoffs in a huge part because of him. So I think there are more choices that we de las que pensamos, ¿no? There are more options that we can think at first look.
For me, I agree with Sarah because I feel like Wayward, it is so good this week because I feel like for some of his champion like Trondomir, it is pretty impressed because when you watch his play, you feel like he is not like a rookie, you know. Sometimes for his senses to engage or the way he handle his lane phase, it is pretty mutual, I will describe as. So that's why I feel like he is the pretty main factors to make top esports to have a pretty obvious improvement in the after the mid of the regular split. So that's why for me, I think we will deserve a best rookie for this split. For another one, I think Sanji, it is also pretty good because I feel like because maybe I have some bias because I really love the Toplaner have a very, very aggressive play style in the lane stage. So that's why I feel like Shanji plays pretty aggressive in the lane stage. So that's why I love his play style a lot. So especially you can see some of the spec pushing champions for him, it is pretty incredible for me. So that's why I will pick these two top laner for my options.
Dice Rita que, aunque está de acuerdo con Sara, no sé en qué idioma lo has dicho, no sé si hay que traducir o no, pero que Wayward le ha gustado mucho y que juega a veces que parece que no es rookie en términos de saber cuándo engaquear, cuándo hacer, cuándo split pushear y que tiene campeones como el Midlaner. Que el tío parece que lleve 5 años jugando. Y luego ha dicho que Shanji también le gusta mucho. Ha dicho, tal vez estoy un poco sesgada porque me gustan los jugadores que juegan muy agresivo en LAN y que Shanji es uno de ellos por lo que se ha visto esta temporada.
¿En Latinoamérica? ¿Por qué?
No. Buenas noches, Leo.
Buenas noches.
Y que por eso sus dos opciones son estas.
Ya.
Bueno, dale tú, Leo, que yo como llevo un tiempo hablando, traduciendo, me canso de mi voz.
Vamos sé que habéis dicho que no, que no tengamos en cuenta oficial, pero me apetece decirlo. Oficial, Rich, y ahora al rookie, teniendo en cuenta, si Kerr hubiera jugado más tiempo, hubiera elegido a Kerr, me ha parecido una incorporación buenísima. Lo pondría en tercer lugar. En segundo, Wayward, porque también ha tenido la suerte de tener un equipo acorde para poder evolucionar tranquilamente, y el que primero elijo como rookie del split sería Strife. Lo hemos visto jugando a un nivel bastante bueno, teniendo en comparación que ha tenido que jugar con quién era, con Zora, que eso también es bastante duro y hay que reconocerlo. Y ha acompañado, ha habido partidas que ha carrileado él solo, partidas que ha acompañado muy bien a su equipo, y yo creo que nos hemos fijado más en Wayward por la actuación que ha tenido Top Esport. Ya te digo, es que tienes a Nike, que posiblemente podíamos haber discutido si era o no rookie del split, MVP del split. Así que yo creo que la verdad, Stripe, para ser su primera temporada después de ganar la LDL, es merecedor de este premio para esta temporada.
So Rita Leo is saying that well, he wants to say Rich because because yeah, I don't know. But he really likes Kerr. Has dicho Wayward también, ¿no?
Wayward segundo, Care tercero, Wayward segundo, yeah. Y Stripe primero.
Yeah. Kerr third, Wayward second, and then Strife first. Because he had an entire season and he was very solid the entire season, and also he had like some rough teammates at some part of the of the split. And to be honest, I agree in the part that for me, if you're gonna say something about Kerr, Strife is the better version of Kerr. At least because he had more time. Maybe he did not need to carry as much, and maybe Diary is better for Kerr. But I really liked, and also the early season was very good for Strife, even though he was playing Corky, so that's a bit of cheating. And for me, I want to say, I'm disappointed Sarah didn't say this, but I think Zika would be in the same conversation as Wayward if he was in another team. Because he for me it was very similar, the storyline for the two players. They joined the team, and the team was able to play around them, and like Zeke also had some sick games of Tryndamere that they only won because he destroyed lane and he was split pushing and controlling the map himself. But unluckily, he is out of playoffs, and the end of the season was not so good for him. So I don't know. So maybe for me, if I have to pick one, I say Wayward. But I send my regards to Zika as well. Y ahora, para pegar la chapa en español también,
Translate.
he estado bastante de acuerdo con Leo, con lo de Strife, que me ha gustado más, o sea, me ha parecido como la versión buena de Kerr. Zika, que si tuviera Knight en el equipo, otro gallo cantaría para él, en lugar de a Yuekai y a Mole arrastrándose. Pero al final no. El que ha estado ahí compitiendo para playoffs y para estar arriba es Wayward. Y también ha sentado a Zoom. Así que bueno, habrá que darle el crédito. Y para mí, Wayward.
Sí. For me, I would say or Wayward or Strife, because I think there's a differential point between these two.
Hago
players.
encuesta, Sara.
Okay, sí. That is, Strife doesn't have the team that Wayward has. Knight is with him. Tian, when he knows to play, is a really good player. On the bot lane is a clutch bot lane, I think, on the league. And Strife has an Iboy, and
Ivor and Yuyanja, remember that.
yeah, Yuyanja. I think Yuyanja is a good player for this top 7-8 team in the league, but Strife.
Eso antes no se decía en este programa, pero bueno.
Yeah, bueno, hace 150 programas.
Yuyanja and Iboy, both players who have been at Worlds. I think both in they made at least top 8, so respect them.
I don't know. I think Strife has a point on his favor, that is, he has not a really top 3 team, and Wayward does. So
Yep.
and all of the two of him are in the place of a clutch player for his team, like Zoom on top esport, and on his moment, the last split, Fofo was for Rita or a main piece, no, a main player.
Yeah, well, I mean, Zoom wasn't really so good this split,
yeah,
but he should have been. So.
Yeah, but the place is the player that is replacing them are clutch players in the league, and I think Spike has more. ¿Cómo se dice peso? More have
weight.
More weight.
Ay, vale, has dicho peso, yo pensando en beso, digo, ¿qué dice esta mujer?
More weight on his back than Wayward have, I think. Bebeo peso.
Oye, por cierto, Sara, dame los puntos de esta mañana.
Hostias. Eso, mis puntos, que se los he robado.
Tengo que llevarme los punticos de Raida, qué sabrosones. The democracy says Wayward.
Yeah. Rita, your last option, your last player for the rookies, Wayward?
Yes.
Yeah. So I think it would be him.
You are 100% win rate in choices so far.
Yeah. You said one player and Chad is saying yes. Yeah. Bravo. Violeta. Yeah. Okay, so we already have an MVP, rookie, and a rookie. That is Wayward. Okay, and then I am going to tweet it. Please, I do a shitty image on Twitter. Please retweet it when I say when I ask you to do it. Vaya putísima mierda de imagen acabo de hacer, gente. Dios de mi vida.
A ver.
Esperarse. Es que, hostia, espérate.
Qué minita, que están pidiendo IGs y no sé. De Sarita Rocky. O de Rookie. Rookie creo que no tiene.
De Epaminondas. Si es de Epaminondas tampoco tiene IG. Ya va siendo hora, Rock, el IG para la fiesta traviesa de Sevilla.
Ya. En verdad me escondo, pero tengo un Instagram.
¿Cómo?
Se llama cuenta de prueba de Instagram. Porque mi madre tiene uno y quería subir una cosa y quería probarlo. Y me hice
Increíble.
uno para esto.
Increíble.
Okay, I am tweeting it, so you can talk about whenever you want.
Yeah. Well, the next is the All Pro team, right? We can introduce it already.
Yes, do it.
We do it in order, right? Top jungle, mid, ADC, and support. So you can be happy when we put the Shy as top. We didn't do a drink team for the last week, yeah, because we didn't have a show.
The 9th week are empty, but well,
To be honest, I think it should be pretty easy, at least for the top half. Because I don't know, I think jungle and mid, I would argue, but you already choose the MVP, so we will not get away from Rookie.
Okay.
And jungle, I think it's pretty clear as well.
Mhm.
Top, we maybe argue a bit more, but but yeah.
But you know that for me, I put top the Shy for sure this split because I feel like the Shy play variety champion this split like the carrying top like one and also Grace a lot, and also you can see that for this split he also, I feel like, adjust a little bit for his play style a little bit. For example, he also plays some tanky champion like Gregus and Sign. And I feel like he performed pretty good.
Yes.
You need to agree that he performed pretty good in those kind of champions that maybe the opponent still will focus fire on him at the beginning of the game stage. It means that he's still very strong, right? And I feel like for Bing, I also saw that you guys title Bing for the MVP. I feel like for Bing, this split he didn't perform very well at the beginning part, like Walk say before. I feel like at the beginning of the split, Bing with the rest of RNG players, their synergy is a bit weird. they can't work pretty well together. So that's why maybe it is the problem that even though RNG have some lead at the beginning of the game, but they still lose the game, or very easy to make the opponent to make a reverse. Maybe so that's why I will not pick Bing for the top lane for my poll team. And I feel like for Reach it is pretty debatable because I feel like Reach I will use the word unbelievable to describe him because I feel like it is
Yes, I don't
so
believe in Rich
unbelievable.
either.
Yeah, how can a Korean like communicate so well with his teammate, and also the synergy with the teammate? It is so good. And besides of it, you can see that for the team fight, which it is very good to have a sense that to engage the team fight, and also I feel like for the landing phase, even though maybe we will have a perception that maybe for the LCK top laner they will play pretty secure way in the land stage, but for Reach you can see that he can play really aggressive in the land stage, and for some champion maybe he can also play in a very secure way. So that's why I feel like you can see that he can work pretty well with Kasa for the top jungler, and also you can see that even though he need to help his teammate like the on the bottom side, he can use his teleport pretty well. So which it is also very good this split.
Bueno, Rita dice que para ella también es de Shy, que ha adaptado mucho su estilo de juego, o sea, que para ella el top es de Shy, que ha adaptado mucho su estilo de juego, que incluso cuando los enemigos le hacen focus al principio de la partida, el tío consigue rendir y tal, y que ha tenido mucho impacto para Weibo, así que le gusta. Luego ha hablado de Bin, dice que bueno, que ha estado jugando decente, pero que al principio el split jugaba raro, RNG, y tiraban partidas y tal, y entonces no lo acaba de comprar. Y que está flipando con Rich, que no entiende cómo se comunica tan bien con el equipo en general, siendo coreano,
Mira,
que se
agarras con la
coordina
mano.
mucho, que tiene también en esto muy buen sentido del engage coordinado con el resto del equipo, y que incluso en línea está siendo agresivo a pesar de tener el déficit de ser coreano. Esto no lo ha dicho así, no, pero que igual la gente va con la percepción, ¿no?, de que un laner coreano va a ser más pasivo y que y que ha sido más agresivo de lo que esperaba. Yo en esto, la verdad, no estoy nada de acuerdo. Para mí, para mí el tema de los top laners es que han sido muy inestables toda la temporada. ¡Ojo! Que tenemos sub. Bueno, un beso a la jefa.
De nada.
¿Quieres agradecer, Sara, a los subs?
Rita, I just subscribed and I wrote, Rita, te quiero. That is, I love you in Spanish.
Oh, but I only know how to say I love you in French. I didn't know how to say I love you
Je t'aime.
in Spanish. Je t'aime, Sarah.
Je t'aime aussi.
I think it's good enough for Sara. She will like it as well.
Vale, continúa, Rock.
Sí, para mí, el tema de los top laners, no ha habido ni uno, tío, que aguante todo el split. O sea, Rich, sobre todo al principio, le costó muchísimo arrancar. Al principio le estompeaban las líneas y jugaba mal las teamfights individualmente, ya fuera de la coordinación, y ha mejorado mucho. Esto ha sido muy arriba y para abajo, ha tenido partidas muy buenas, ha tenido partidas que individualmente bien, pero luego descoordinado del equipo, luego ha tenido partidas que le se lo quileaban. Un poco 3-9, lo mismo, de igual incluso más estable toda la temporada, pero el inicio de JG también fue duro. The Shy también ha tenido un final un poco así. Ale, también puro conflicto, o sea, es que todo el mundo, Briz, que también te podías pensar de candidato, también ha sido muy para arriba, para abajo. Así que, o sea, no me caso con nadie, pero supongo que o sea, de Shai, yo tengo que decir, me ha gustado que el tío le echa la mano a Sofem si hace falta, ramea y tal.
Joder,
pero
no digas que no ha cambiado el payo de cómo jugaba el año pasado a este.
A ver, sí, pero
Sí,
estamos
porque
haciendo MVP, no
tiene Sofén oliéndole el culo todo el tiempo, normal.
Bueno,
se
eso será tu opinión.
ayudan el uno al otro. Para mí, 369. Para mí, 369. El tío ha cumplido muchísimo. También ha mejorado que flipas del año pasado a este. Y con otro, es que no creo que JG hubiera llegado tan lejos.
Siempre tirando para casa, es increíble.
Pues yo voy a decir Rich, la verdad, porque lo ha comentado Rock. Bing ha sido una montaña rusa. De Shai, 3 semanas que ha estado en el top, pero las primeras pues iba borracho y las últimas igual. O sea, cuando no está Sofen cerca, no sabe jugar al League of Legends. Y si no, y otra cosa, tiene o jugar con Sion o jugar con Gwen. Con otra cosa ya le cuesta hasta respirar. Y yo creo que también, o sea, para mí que el hijo es Rich, más que nada, porque desde el principio es verdad que jugaba bastante raro, pero ha sido el jugador de la LPL en la top lane, quitando a Wayward, con más proyección desde que empezó hasta ahora, que ha ido todo el tiempo para arriba. O sea, empezó muy abajo, pero todo el tiempo ha ido poco a poco, y hasta el final hemos visto jugando líneas que no tenía que ganarlas, incluso ganándolas, carrileando con ese Jace, por ejemplo, contra Billy, y estamos hablando contra
Una que carrileó,
que,
mamón, en todo
que,
split.
que ha jugado buenísimas y sin tener al jungla oliéndole el culo, como por ejemplo a Deshae. Así que yo creo que el top laner,
Anda que no se han pasado Karsa y Rookie
el,
por la top lane
el top
horas,
laner,
o sea, horas. Partidas de media hora se ha pasado 1 hora. Los
y
dos.
el top laner es para mí es
Le han carrileado la línea,
no,
Rookie
no,
y
no.
Rich.
Ha sido
O sea,
Rich,
Rookie, Karsa, Rich.
Top laner del split.
O sea, tu opción final es Rich, la de
Sí.
Pavinondas es 369 y la de Rita y mía es de Shai.
No, ¿gana de Shai o vamos a la democracia?
Más democracia, porque
Por lo que queráis, pero si fuera por el voto mayoritario habríamos ganado. So we are, Rita, we are
Encuesta de 1 minuto, venga, que espabile la
deciding
gente.
because Rock says 369 for him. Isaacin Leo says Rich, and you and I we said the Shy. So we have an issue here in the top lane.
Yeah, because I will translate my 369 thing a little bit because because Leo's think about Bridge I think was similar to what you said. I think the rest of top laners really had very strong parts of the season. But like for instance, Reach at the early on was not so good and needed quite a bit to improve, especially laning. I think he was carried in laning a bit by Rookie Roams and Karsa as well. But like for instance, Bean, was up and down a lot. The Shy, especially now at the end of the season, he's having worse games. Oh, and the chat is voting for anyone except the Shy.
Yeah, look at our chat. They hate the Shy only just because I love him. Just for that. They are the only
But
reason.
you can it. The Shy is still a kind of mechanics god. For his play, he's still very fantastic.
Let's put the Shy. Let's put the Shy. I won't fight.
No.
He was good. He needs the motivation.
Trying, you know that the Shy is trying. Okay.
Apparently, he's getting like some hate comments. I don't know.
Yeah. We are making. I am making for. Bueno, que estoy haciendo una encuesta por Twitter. Vaya, que la gente se meta ahí, que le dé click to the Twitter and choose your All Pro team, please. Now, so the Shy or 369. I am a little consterned.
¿A little qué? A little consternada.
Estoy consternadísima. Me encuentro fatal ahora mismo, la verdad.
Me encuentro fatal, Tilly.
A ver, si votamos con nuestros votos, son nuestros votos. Si votamos con los del público, son también los del público.
Tú eres la presentadora, Sara.
Tío, pues The Shy, a chuparla. The Shy from the top lane All Pro Team.
Entonces, ¿por qué hay votación en Twitter, Sara?
Ok, vale. The Shy top lane. Pero en la jungla me vais a dar a Cannabis.
Cannabis, sí. No hay otro.
Jungle Cannabis. There's no competition, right?
I think Karsa.
Maybe,
no! You're just because Karsa is very beautiful. You like him, and he has a very cute smile.
No.
We got you, Rita, we got you.
Es distinto. Al final, Cannabis es cierto que mecánicamente es superior a Karsa, pero a veces en el mapa veo que Karsa lo juega mejor que Cannabis. Pero
he's playing with the MVP of the split, the best midlaner.
Pero que te he dicho. Pero que te estoy diciendo que el MVP es Cannabis. O sea, Cannabis sí juega un poquito más solo, pero te estoy diciendo que podría debatirse que podría Karsa estar ahí. Pero le falta un poquito. O sea, si mecánicamente Karsa fuera un poquito mejor, había debate serio.
¿And Sofem? is not a part of this dialogue.
Sofem is always outside the tier list. He is a different
Why?
entity. Because he plays so strange.
Yeah, I can be also strange.
I mean, you can argue because he plays so strange, but I think, I don't know, like, he had very strong lanes, I think.
Yes, but
it's
I
it's
think
very easy.
I think for his maybe for my side or some audience may criticize the play style of Stoffen. It is he give up many resources at the beginning of the game. Like at least he will give up 2 dragons at
Yeah.
least to have some chance to farm a lot. Maybe it is not in favor of the patch right now, because I feel like sometimes for him he loved farming a lot and then he didn't have the shy at the beginning. So the shy, it is so easy to get catch with other team. So maybe I dislike this type of jungler a little bit.
Introduce un poquito, Rob.
Bueno, dice que Sofem cede muchas cosas en el early game, que farmea mucho, que los primeros dragones Weibo no espía nunca y que también al final se traducen como que los equipos rivales le pueden meter mucha presión gratis a The Shy y que por eso no es muy fan del estilo de juego de Sofem.
Okay.
Yeah, but I think sometimes like he's like invading and keeping track of the enemy jungler and like also protecting the team and covering. So I don't know. Like for me, Sofem is always playing a different game than the rest of the jungle. So it's like, yeah. Whatever you do, I will not question it.
So Canavi or Karsa, I think there are our 2 main options, no?
Yeah. I think Canavi, 100%.
I think Canavi too, because, well, I can't compare Yagao with Rookie. Sorry. I just can't.
I see. Canavi is more handsome for you guys.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, well, not exactly, but just his nickname, yes. His nickname, yes.
You know, when Cars and Knight were playing together, I always said that they were the stronger mid-jungle duo in terms of smiles in the world. Because
True.
I really like both their smiles.
Well, estoy haciendo un hilo, gente, en Twitter con todas las opciones, así que podéis darle un poquito. De momento, de Shai va ganando en Twitter. Otra cosa no, pero en Twitter va ganando. No sé qué he hecho
Voy a
mal en
votar
esta
a
comunidad.
Xiaohu.
No sé qué he hecho mal en esta comunidad. So, on this point, we have Desai and we have Canavi for top lane and jungler in this all-pro team. Now, it's time for the mid lane. And our options, I think, is about Rookie, obviously, Xiaohu, Scout, Knight, maybe Angel. What do you think, Rita?
I pick Knight because I always loved Knight.
Yeah. And why Knight and not Rookie?
For
now
me,
you are regretting it.
because you know that at first I feel I was so struggling to put which one it is the strict MVP, but I feel like his V5 result it is better than Talk Esports, so I feel like for sure Rookie it is the MVP of the regular speed. But I feel like if you request me to make a poll team, I will definitely put Knight, because I feel like for Knight mid pay, I feel like it is the most impressed mid laner I have seen in the past few years for his mechanics, and I feel like you know that I never saw a mid laner who have a such kind of very quick response, and then when you pay attention for his learn face for some details or for some technical, you feel like this Midlaner is such a talent Midlaner for me. And also, even though I feel like when top esport was in a very, very tough time, and Knight, it is still the carrying of the team all the time. And also for his play in this split, it is fantastic. So I feel like Knight, it is the mid laner I will take for my pro team.
Vale, cuéntanos un poquito, Rock, ¿por qué es Knight y no Rookie para Rita?
Dice que sobre todo porque, bueno, primero que es un jugador que le gusta ya desde hace bastante. Esto no lo ha dicho, pero tiene una amiga muy fangirl de Knight.
Sí, por lo que sea.
Pero que es un jugador que cuando se fija en él, ¿no? Que flipa con el nivel mecánico de velocidad de reacción que tiene en cualquier momento, ¿no? Con cualquier cosa que pase en la partida, que le parece que es como el mayor talento que ha visto nunca. Creo que era esto.
Sí.
No sé si me he olvidado de algo del principio.
Un poco exagerado.
Pero más o menos era esto. Yeah, but for me, I don't know. To be honest, because for me, Rookie has the same magic that you watch him play.
For me, it's Rookie too.
When you watch him play, for me, to be honest, I want to say Xiaohu again. He will not win. No, I mean, at least this guy was not like he had to learn mid lane again, and he was very good. He was very good from the first day on the new champions, and it was very impressive for me actually. And I think he set the meta a little bit early on the split. I think he was he was stomping all the counter Corki matchups early on the split. He was the very first very, very, very good Vex player. He's only missing the Ahri, I think, the split. But like the early split, I think he was the one who set the meta. And I think afterwards, maybe it was more Rookie. I think he was the first one that started like really stomping people on Oriana, and having very strong performances. I don't know. I think Knight mechanically he's very strong, and he laning his can win versus anything. But I think he's always like a bit behind on the meta behind these two. So for me, it would be Xiaohu, Rookie, Knight in this order.
I am a bit surprised. Sí,
¿Lo puedo traducir?
Sí, traduce mejor.
Yo he dicho Rookie no, Xiaohu, o sea que Knight, un beso para él, me gusta mucho, muy guapo. Pero que para mí Rookie, sobre todo al principio del split, que tuvo mucho mérito venirse de la Toplaner. Esto no lo he dicho en inglés, pero también el equipo juega mucho más alrededor suyo. Pero bueno, que tuvo mucho mérito el venir de la midlane y empezar a estompear con los campeones nuevos, y que al principio de la temporada como que marcó mucho el meta con los picks que sacaba él contra el Corki, con cómo empezó a jugar la Vex y tal, que el tío era como que enseñó al resto de midlaners cómo jugar, y luego el relevo a partir de medio split se lo ha sacado un poco Rookie con la Oriana, con Syndra y tal. Y que Knight, siendo muy bueno, como que va un poco detrás de estos en términos del meta, y que para mí, por lo tanto, el orden sería Xiaohu, Rookie, Knight.
Okay. I want to say I'm a bit surprised because no one here mentioned the name of Doing B. I don't know if it's because this season was horrible for him, or just because these 4 or 5 mid laners were better than him. Leo, ¿qué opinas un poquito? Bueno, si quieres, Rita.
For Dream B, I feel like whether you guys have the same kind of feeling, that I feel like for the champion pick for Dream B this spring, it is something that he was not very good at. For example, Chisafei and Rise. You know that for his rice, yes, you can agree that tanky rice it is so beneficial in the
Yes.
team fight, but you know that sometimes if you keep watching the tanky rice for so many times, you will feel boring for sure. And
Yeah.
and for another thing, I feel like why you say you feel a bit surprised we didn't mention about doing B for the pole team. I feel like there is a crucial factor. It is we need to also think about the mid and jungler together. I feel like for recently game of LNG, Tarzan's performance it is not very good, and sometimes it also affect the synergy with doing B a lot as well. So that's why I feel like if you consider the mid laner for your whole team, you also sometimes maybe you also consider about the synergy with the jungler as well.
Yeah.
So for our choice, you can see that whatever Knight and also a Rookie and also Xiaohu, they have fantastic synergy with their jungler. For
Yeah.
doing this split, maybe at the beginning part you can see he has very good game. For example, like the Renekton, doing this Renekton with Taz and Diana together, you can see their synergy. It is fantastic. But after it, maybe you can feel like their synergy is not pretty good because maybe because of Tarzan also choose a lot of tanky jungle pick like Wooly Bear. Sometimes he didn't did a very good job for tower diving, so that's why maybe it affects my face to LNG and also doing B as well.
Okay. So.
Sí, lo que dice es que Doinby primero, que el meta no ilusionó mucho, que estuvo spameando mucho Twisted Fate y Rice Tanque, que aburre. Y luego el tema de la sinergia con Tarzán, que sí que al principio tuvieron algunas partidas, ha mencionado una de que Doinby jugaba Renekton y Tarzán jugaba Diana, pero que luego se les ha visto como más descoordinados, que aunque Tarzán jugaba como campeones tanques, no salían bien los tibeos y tal, y como que ese problema de sinergia, al final ha impactado en cómo hayas podido ver a Doinby y a LNG en general este split.
We are gonna choose now because time is running.
Okay, yeah.
We need to say one name. I will maintain, no, verdad.
Keep, no sé,
Keep.
mantener en qué sentido.
En que mantener mi opinión, ¿vale?
Sí,
Yeah,
mantén.
I will keep my opinion. And I will see Rookie about my MVP's decision too. But there are so many options here. There is Xiaohu for Rock. Leo say it was.
Rookie, o sea, no, después de toda la chapa que hemos dado antes a dar Rookie, me parecería que no tiene sentido ninguno que el Protein no esté Rookie cuando estáis hablando de jugadores que tienen habilidades mecánicas, pero Syndra y Oriana, que llevan 50.000 años en el videojuego, cuando los juega Rookie parece que tienen más rango y hacen más cosas que cualquier campeón, que cualquier jugador cuando tienen esos campeones.
Sí, además, en Twitter también, la gente está votando Rookie, además con una diferencia abismal, o sea, no tiene ningún sentido. Creo que ha habido 2 personas que han votado a...
Ahora que están aquí los reales, la gente de Twitter está drogada.
Así que creo que vamos a poner a Rookie, ¿no? O sea,
Hostia,
creo que
Dale,
bastante
dale.
coherente. We are gonna choose Rookie because people on Twitter too said choose him. And now we are going to...
Ojo, la gente de Twitter está votando a Karsa. No vais drogados, gente de Twitter. Un besito para todos.
Bot laners. I have so many options here because I think the main players are maybe Light and Photic. I think these two are the principal bot laners that could be in our minds. But then what? Uzi?
For me, I will choose Light.
Betty.
Light,
Yes.
Leo?
Because, bueno, porque al final a lo largo de la temporada creo que del NG ha sido el único sólido, y comparando con todos los demás AD Carries, tanto Viper como Gala, que sí están por delante de él, no los he visto tan regular como Light. A lo largo del split, Light ha sido el AD Carry para mí más regular y consistente de toda la liga. Es cierto que al final el NG iba un poquito drunk, pero pueden acabar terceros, y yo creo que gracias principalmente a la consistencia de Light, que es el que ha puesto el culo para intentar remar cuando el equipo iba drogado por la grieta del invocador.
Rock.
Yo, la verdad, para mí también podría ser Light, podría ser Viper, ¿eh? O sea, yo lo de la no consistencia, lo de... No lo acabo de comprar. O sea, me parece que muchas partidas, si no está ahí
Creo que sí.
Viper remando
Quizá
como
Gala
un
sí que ha
perro...
sido un poco más
Claro,
inconsistente.
claro, pero yo no digo que haya
Sí.
sido de repente ceros todas las partidas, pero lo he visto más en plan un poquito más oscilante que el Light. Light lo he visto todas las partidas prácticamente igual.
¿Y a Uzi y Dogo los pondríais en la ecuación? Por
Ah,
separado.
no,
A ninguno de los dos.
no.
Para nada. Antes pongo a Betty.
¿Y
True.
Jackie Love?
Es que es un terrorista.
Creo que antes pongo a Betty también.
No, ya que
Entonces, supongo solo 2 o 3 opciones. Viper, Photic y Light. ¿Esos son vuestras 3
Maybe,
opciones?
Rita, do you have any options besides?
Any option?
I would definitely, I would definitely choose Viper, because I
Yeah.
feel like for Viper's affiliate,
Díselo, díselo.
it is something special, and I never seen some players affiliate is as good as Viper. His Muna region, it is always so broken. I didn't know why he can contribute so much damage for the affiliates Muna region, you know. So definitely choose Viper.
What other players come to your mind when you think for an MVP on the bot lane? Apart of Viper, Photic, Light, anyone else?
Still think Viper it is the best.
Yeah, but
No competition.
For the people that can choose an option.
Oh, for
Part
the
of
option.
If you have to say somebody else.
Yeah.
I feel like I agree with you guys, Knight and also Photic. I will pick these two bot lane as well. Even though I feel like they are, for me, they are not as good as Viper, but I feel like for Photic, you can see a very huge improvement for him this split, and also you can see his landing phase, and also you can see that he got so many triple kill or quadruple kill this split, right? I remember for his journey.
I think he has like 3 pentakills this split, maybe 2.
Yeah, yeah, at least two, because I also watched it.
He has to.
And also, I feel for Knight, I feel like since last year at World, he has a pretty solid performance. And also, even though sometimes LNG perform, it is unstable, but Knight it is the only player have a very consistent performance this split. So I feel like this two AD carry, it is also very fantastic this split.
Photic has 2 pentakills, Light and Viper have 0 pentakills this split. But I still think Viper was like, yeah.
Yeah, you think Viper?
Yes.
Leo, what do you think? I think Light too.
No!
I think Light too. So we are 2-2 in the 2-2. Maybe can chat or Twitter users help us. On Twitter, people said Viper.
Yeah, of course. I think on Twitter, people are wrong.
No
Because
one
barely
is
anyone is voting light, and I think 100% he was the most consistent. Like he was stable for a big part of the split, even like with changing supports and the rest of the team doing strange things. Like he was very, very core. But I think for me, at least, it's still more important what Viper did for his team overall, and that he is individually a better player regardless of results. So
So if we are not deciding from here, we need to
no,
get
our chat says Viper.
yeah. So it would be Viper or both laner from the for the or all pro team, and last of these positions of these roles are the support. Is the support?
Okay, this one for me
This
is actually pretty clear as well.
Clear?
Because for me it should be Crisp and no competition.
Crisp?
Crisp
Yes.
for me was strong the entire split, and he was like, maybe he even had better pick than Mako, Mink, even Hank at the beginning of the split. We were talking about him a lot. Missing could be considered as well, but I think all of them had really, really bad games. Crisp didn't, and Crisp had like at least 3 or 4 games that we was single-handedly carrying the team, first in lane, carrying his AD carry in lane, and then carrying the team fights with Engage. So for me, 100% it should be
¿Qué pongo
Crisp.
en la predicción? Mejor que porque solo son buen 4. Ming, Missing o Meiko. Porque Hank y Crisp yo creo que tienen que estar los dos.
Yo Hank lo quitaba. O sea, Hank al principio del split.
Pero Meiko tampoco, a mí no me parece Meiko para ser... Lo dejaría Ming, Crisp, y si eso, Missing, y si eso. Porque tampoco creo que haya estado bien toda la temporada.
Meiko o Hank tienen que irse fuera, entonces.
Pues que les den a los dos.
A los dos.
Claro que les... O sea, yo creo que Meiko no ha estado al nivel de lo que estuvo el año pasado. No ha sido para ser support del split. O sea, yo me quedaría aquí. Es que, o sea, es cierto. O sea, yo creo que este año...
de cuarta opción y quito Meiko y ya está.
Este año los supports como que los he visto un poco más erráticos en general. Sí. Del top tier podemos hablar de Victory 5. PP God solo ha destacado entre comillas con ese Tankens. En general ha estado un poquito borracho, mejor de lo que estuvo el año pasado, pero borracho. Ming con Alistar es otro rollo, totalmente el mejor support de la liga, pero hay partidas que está desaparecido. Y yo creo que estar con Row, ¿no? O sea, Crisp llega a tener, no sé si equipo o qué llamarlo, porque ha habido algo, o consistencia en la botlane, porque eso de cambiar también a Dogo y a Uzi sin ninguna, ¿cómo decirlo? Sin ninguna obviedad, o no sé cómo plantearlo, porque no es decir, está jugando mal Dogo, lo sacamos a Uzi, sino Uzi ha perdido el récord de kills, sacamos a Uzi. Así que yo creo que me quedo con Rogue. Crisp o Min, tío, es que no lo sé. Crisp, venga, dejémoslo en Crisp.
Crisp, Rita, what do you think? These animals are saying Crisp.
¿Cómo que animals?
You know, for me, maybe I have a very different option. I will think it is my choice. This split, even though you can see he didn't play a lot of game this split, but you can see for the game he played on the stage, you can see that his mechanic it is so good. And also I feel like for the senses to play some champion, for example, the Time Kench, and also for the weekend, you can see he's engaged. It is really fantastic and incredible. And for another option, why you guys didn't mention about PP God? I feel like PP God have a very solid season this year. You can see that I think he with Fodek, it is very stable bot lane duo. So, and also you can just feel a bit surprised. No one support me got to be your pro team.
Yeah.
No,
Traduce un poquito.
Dice que para ella, sí, la primera opción
Sí.
que ha comentado ha sido Iwandi, a pesar de que haya jugado pocas series. Para aclarar, ha jugado 5 partidas en total. Just to clarify, Rita, Iwandi played 5 games this entire split.
And the first game,
I love you, Rita, but
and
just
the
wanted to
first
clarify.
game play Leona very, very bad. I remember that.
Yes. Pero bueno, ¿qué ha dicho luego? Que también lo de Pipigot, ¿no? Que le ha sorprendido que no habláramos de Pipigot. La verdad también.
Sí, he hablado yo
Yo me he
de...
bajado ya mucho del barco de Pipigot. Pues sí que es verdad que como
We are not
Fotic y
anymore
Pipigot
in
ha sido
the
como de los
Pipigot
dúos
church,
más
Rita.
estables.
We are not anymore in the Pipigot church. Sorry.
But I talk about Pipigot, but I talk only about his tankage. This year evolved good, but for me, Crisp or Mink are better this year.
And from es que your options are not going to be chosen because only you. your votes are you and you. The votes. So
Yeah, to be honest, I don't know. Maybe Iwandi could have a chance, but I think he played too little.
Nah, too little. Yeah. If Rita, if you want to choose, no, if you needed to choose between these supports that we are talking about, Crisp, Ming, Hang, maybe.
I know why you want to choose Iwandi. Because the first series he played, he won against LGD. Now I understand. Now I see how your mind works.
People in Twitter are saying Ming.
If I choose for the option you provide to me, I will think I will agree with Ward and I will pick Chris. Because I feel like, because I'm so sorry for Mings and Michael's fans. They have some not very good performance still in my mind.
I'm a big Ming fanboy, but
I'm so sorry for it.
we are saving it for playoffs.
So I think Crisp is the final result, no? Probably.
Yeah.
So our all pro team is the Shy, Canavi, Rookie,
Viper,
and Crisp.
I think we will win wars.
Probably
100% we will win wars.
100%. Easily. I think we win Worlds 2 years in a row with this team.
Yeah. The Shy and Rookie winning Worlds again together. Yeah, please. Give it to me. I love this program. Yeah, me too. Yeah. I love.
Korea winning Worlds again. With
the
Shy, Canavi, Rookie, and Viper.
8 o'clock. What do you want to do, Rita? Are you tired?
What?
Are you tired? Do you want to leave?
Maybe a little bit, because I want to watch the Kakowski.
No quiere dormir. You don't want to sleep. Do you want to see a French game? Okay. Oh my god.
I'm so sorry that because they lose the match point, you know.
It's not. It's okay. It's okay. It's I think an hour and a half. I think this talk show. So it's very good. Thank you very much for being with us today. And if you want, you came back the next week for talking about playoffs when we have all the 10 seedings already locked. And if you want, you are Bueno, you are,
More than welcome.
puedes venir si quieres, Rita.
Yeah.
Tú puedes venir cuando quieras. When you want, cuando quieras, you can came. Puedes venir. Sí.
Okay, thank you so much. And for for the last part, I have something to say to you guys. So first of all, thank you so much for inviting me to be here. And it is always a pleasure to share with my opinion with you guys. And also, thank you for giving me a very wonderful night, even though it is so late here. And also, thank you so much for the lovely audience in the stream. And thank you so much.
Yeah, next time you come here, Rita, the whole talk show in Spanish. Are you prepared?
Okay, I will try my best to learn more Spanish sentence.
Okay. Nice. So thank you very much, Rita. You can leave whenever you want. We are going to go too because porque sí, no nos da tiempo a hablar de playoffs, gente. Es muy tarde. Llevamos 1 hora y media aquí con Rita, que la pobre allí son ya las 12 y pico. Así que yo creo que ya es buen momento para dejarlo y así, pues directamente hacemos todo lo respectivo a playoffs este fin de semana, ¿no? Que puede estar...
Guys, should we rate OTP LOL for the last K-Corp game? I think we should.
we can do it. We can
Yeah.
rate OTP LOL, and then you can watch the K-Corp games.
0-2 against.
Yeah, they are 0-2 down, so we hope they win. Well, if they win, Rita has to stay up even later. I don't know what's worse.
Thank you very much. I am Sai Darugi, and here with me are Epaminondas, Cute2, Isagin, and no one else. So goodbye, and we see each other this week and this weekend. Playoffs starting. Goodbye.
Okay,
Ciao.
goodbye. Thank you.
Adiós, adiós.
Bye bye. Bye bye. Ciao.